we're in Leeds, and our two teams of natural-born sellers have just one day to sell all the contents of these two cases. Welcome to Hard Sell. The beauty of this game is its sheer simplicity. The team's items are worth the same amount of money. They have to use their selling skills, patter and charm to get as much cash as possible. And the team that makes the most amount of money gets to keep it, and the other team's money too. It's not called Hard Sell for nothing, you know. The team with the black case are mother and daughter, Margaret and Josephine, who work in telemarketing. Today she's a managing director, but Margaret has sold men's trousers, fuel cards and even bull sperm. Josephine says she's learned her sales techniques from her mother and wants to prove today how good she is.
I think the key to selling is finding the right product with the right person at the right time.
And also you need to be bright, bubbly, enthusiastic, because if you're drab, you're not going to sell anything.
Mates Nick and Richard have the red case. They work as recruitment consultants and their plan is to make $1 million and retire young. Nick relies on his cheeky chappy persona to close the deal. Richard thinks personality is everything when you're selling.
The way we think we'll be successful today is through our charm, our wit, our charisma and just a pure dedication to succeeding.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the Corn Exchange.
Morning.
Raring to go?
Yeah,
Ready to go?
I think so, yeah.
Now, Margaret, I know quite a bit about you.
All right, oh dear.
Apparently, you used to sell bull's sperm.
That's right, yeah, we did, yeah.
How's that going to help you today, though?
Well, I'm hoping that there's a file of bull sperm in that case that I can sell.
Guess what? There's not.
Oh, I'm stuck then.
And also, Joe, I've been told that Mum uses you as bait. Margaret, what is that all about?
When we do exhibitions, we put her on the front of the stand. All the guys cluster around because she looks good.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
And then
I don't
once they're in there, we go in and close the deal.
Joe, that's not very
effective.
nice. How do you feel about that?
Stick red and I'm going to show her that I can sell.
I think
I'm
you.
show her today.
Prove her wrong.
I am going to do.
Good.
Right, boys.
Hello.
And you are young men, aren't you? Both in their early 20s. You want to be millionaires by the time you're 40?
No, by the time we're 30.
30? Yeah. How are you going to do that?
Make lots of money. Yeah, just like sell whatever we have to sell.
Right, OK.
We'll do anything for the
How,
money.
yeah, but how are you going to compete against these ladies today? Because they've got the looks, the brains...
I don't think it's going to be difficult. I wouldn't say they've got breads.
Well, no, there's a challenge.
I'm only joking, I'm only joking. You two are lovely ladies, but, you know, we're better.
You're digging a hole there, mate. Now, listen, guys, we've all got to understand one thing. There's one rule for this game. Don't break the law.
Yeah. Right.
Are we ready to look in the cases?
Definitely.
Yeah. Here we go, guys. OK, guys.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, there's a picture there of Headingley.
Headingley rugby, yeah.
That's it, rugby. The red team have a print of Headingley Stadium, home of Yorkshire Cricket and Leeds Rhinos. They have a railway signalling lamp. Leeds has a long locomotive history, so will they spot the connection? They have a book about the cult TV series Bad Girls, plus 4 brass bed knobs and some ironware. They may not look much, but salvage items like this can be worth a few bob. Bed knobs, remember? Right, the ends of old beds. OK, ladies, you've got a rocket there. The black suitcase contains a child's rocket toy and 2 19th century Rococo-style candlesticks. If they do their research, they'll discover they're very desirable. They also have a photo. This time, it's an aerial photo jigsaw puzzle of Ellen Road Football Stadium. They also have some decorative tin bargeware. OK, don't forget, I need you all back here by 5 o'clock, because I've got one more little trick up my sleeve, and it could make all the difference to today's game. Let's go and do some research. You've got 1 hour to do it, so let's get on with it. Come on, guys.
Going to seal it.
The secret of success in this game is know your product and your market. So I'm sending the teams off to the West Yorkshire Playhouse, where they will have access to the internet cafe, reference books and local information. They have 1 hour to do their homework.
So anything that you
The girls have got straight down to it and found a specialist shop interested in those candlesticks. They've realised there's a play about a spaceman at the West Yorkshire Playhouse today. Josephine has even worked her charm on the star of the show and got a signed poster.
Oh, it's you? All right.
And they have a few ideas about the jigsaw puzzle and the bargeware. The boys don't seem quite so organised.
Yeah, we're not really good planners. We know, you know, we're salespeople every day. We're on the phone or we're out on the move. That's how we do it.
I just wondered if you could help me in anything like that.
And that is how they're doing it. A spot of running around. Oh, they certainly have a lot of energy.
Put these on the table, can we?
Richard has come up with a plan for the photo.
What I'm trying to do is actually get as many autographs on it as possible. We're then going to go and try and blag a free frame for it and obviously sell it at auction.
They're sending photos of the brass and ironware to local antique shops to stir up some interest. And they've spotted that Bad Girls, the musical, is playing later in the day, and they have a trick up their sleeve to make more money.
Cheeky, but do you have any sort of like freebies, like pens, rubbers, all like that, just to put in a bag and give us to us as well?
They managed to blag a signed programme and some free tickets.
Come on, lads, you know what it's like. No, come on, lads.
But Josephine isn't happy.
Nick?
Yeah?
Can't use Spaceman, that's one of ours.
What?
You can't use Spaceman for freebies. You're not allowed to use it, I'm saying.
It's tough, it's a free game.
Give me that now.
Joe, listen, right, at the end of the day, it's a competition.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if it doesn't, we're not allowed to do anything illegal, but cheating's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Hi, chaps, where are we at? What's going on?
We're just discussing the lamp at the minute. 'Cause we feel that could be worth quite a lot. Obviously, we need to know the product, so we're going to go to an antique dealer, know exactly everything about it, because then we're going to go to the railway station, where at Middleton, where they're actually holding like an enthusiast day with trains and things, try and sell it to a local enthusiast. Obviously, if we don't have the knowledge, they'll just basically get it for like half the price.
No, your product. Richard, tell me, what are you going to do with the bed knobs?
We're going to an antique shop now, so again, it's just a matter of research. We've still got a lot of work to do on those, because that was a tricky one.
Guys, go and get a taxi, get off to your first antique shop, but make some phone calls on the way, boys. You've got a lot more work to do. Off you go.
Cheers.
The youth. I don't know if they've done their homework. What they've been doing for an hour? You tell me. Come on, ladies, let me in on the secret. Mum's the word. Where are we at? What's happening?
Anybody listening?
No, just me.
OK, we've got a strategy. Our first one, we've got 2 candlesticks, Ormolu candlesticks, that we're going to sell.
Right.
We've been recommended a dealer. We're going to have a look at him, but we have got an inside knowledge that there's somebody else who's interested.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go in, but we might need a bit of help with that.
No problem.
Yep.
I'm
I hear you're a bit of an antique freak.
Antique freak. I like that. Very good. So where are we at then, Joe? What are you up to? What are you doing?
With the Spaceman thing,
Rocket, yeah.
Space Rocket, we did ask him to do an auction and everything. He's backed out of it, not too keen. So we might need a little bit of help from you with that as well.
All right, Joe, I can't help but help young ladies, if you ask nicely. Come on, girls, let's go. Let's go make some money.
Come on, let's go.
Leeds first became a market town 800 years ago, and by the late 1900s was called the city that made everything. Today it's one of Britain's fastest growing cities and was recently voted one of the best places to shop in the UK. So let's hope there's plenty of willing buyers out there. Full of confidence, Margaret and Josephine are on their way to see Simon Mackey at Le Boudoir. OK, ladies, you've brought me to one of the poshest antique shops in Leeds. What is the product you're selling? Tell me what you know.
Pair of candlesticks.
Yep.
Ormolu.
Yep. What does that mean? What does Ormolu mean?
It's gold plated, I think.
It's a fancy way of saying it.
Oh, right,
and what
okay.
did you just say?
Rococo.
Exactly.
Rococo
So it's this
style.
curly, whirly, swirly sort of style.
Yeah.
Ladies, go and sell.
Thank you.
And I'll be listening.
OK. These are a couple of candlesticks that we have to
Yes.
sell. They are French, as I understand it, Ormolu,
Yes. Yeah.
and they're Rococo.
Yes, I believe they are, yeah, absolutely.
And we're looking for the best price that you can offer us, really.
Okay.
I've seen that you sell them because you've already got some in the shop.
We do have a selection of candlesticks and candelabra. They're not one of the best sellers, really. The chandeliers and the mirrors are probably the best sales. Did you have any idea of how much you wanted for them?
I really want in excess of £100, well in excess of £100.
As well, you're not going to get in excess of £100, I wouldn't have thought. I do like them, and they complement what we do. I mean, we specialise in French and continental antiques.
Right, OK.
So this really does fit fit into that. I would go to £100 if that would help you.
110.
I won't go to 110.
Go on.
108.
108.
£109.50.
I'll go for 108.
£108.50.
I'll go for 108.
Go on.
I said 100,
We'll go
so I'm
for
doing you a favour. Okay?
Yeah, OK.
All
Thanks
right.
very much.
Thank you.
I think we got a good price. He did start us off at 70 to 90, didn't he? But, you know, hey, 108.
I think we should crack on and...
I do. I think we've got to go and sell something else now.
£108.
Are you going to keep that?
I'll look after that. No, you better.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Come on then, let's go. The girls have made a great start, and confident of their strategy, the boys are off to blag a free frame for their picture of Headingley.
I can do it like that and put it in a frame like that.
What do you reckon?
Yeah. If you're going to cut the ends of the picture off, can we have it for free?
Right, yeah. The cheapest frame I've got is £4.99.
Could you do that for any cheaper, say £3? Come on.
Unfortunately not.
No, come on, you must
a nice
have to do
day
it
out
for you.
there.
It's a good idea to get the photo framed, as it makes it more attractive to the buyer. But they will need to make their £5 back. Will their investment pay off?
Right, job done. Get in the van, let's get this thing signed.
Here, you hold that.
The energetic pair are planning to get the photo signed by the Yorkshire cricket team and then auction it off on local radio. It's an ambitious plan.
We're going to do an auction here, or we're just going to go door to door. The thing is whether we win this or lose it. I'm learning lots now. Right, I've just spoken to one of the stewards from the cricket ground. He's actually going to take it down the tunnel at the interval and try and get as many autographs as possible.
I think we're just going to nail it. It'll be a deal done. What do you reckon, mate?
I think this could make it for us.
Meanwhile, the girls are on a roll and have gone back to the Playhouse for this morning's performance of the Spaceman. They hope its young audience might be interested in the rocket toy.
It's making us do everything.
They've also bumped into the local author, Tony Fraze, and persuaded him to part with one of his books to make their sale more attractive.
There you are. Thank you very much.
Tony.
Hello. Hello. So I was wondering if you could help us. We've got a rocket. We've got the Rocket Man himself on a poster with his signature. So you can have that as a nice poster on your wall, on your bedroom wall, yeah? And then we've got Noah's Rocket, which is a book, and then you've also got your extra things that need adding to that. Would this be the sort of thing you'd be interested in?
Yeah, we're interested in that, Craig. We're interested in that.
How much would you offer for it? £20. 20? Yeah?
10.
Yeah, we'll go for that.
I think you're going to have loads of fun with it.
Yeah.
Where's the £20 then? There you go then.
Oh, thank you. Right, this is yours.
Thank you.
And we'd have liked
40, 50 quid.
But we couldn't do it because we tried to get the people between the performances. So, and we only, so we went for the highest bidder.
But it went to a nice family.
Yeah,
Cute boys.
And I think they're just going to have so much fun with it. That,
definitely.
It's worth 20
It's
quid.
worth 20 quid.
The morning's nearly gone and Margaret and Josephine are 2 sales up. Hoping to make their first sale of the day, the Red team have arrived at Middleton Railway Museum to sell their lamp to those hordes of eager railway enthusiasts. But have they done their research? Railway Arna is very collectible. Anything to do with railways is making big money. The Kent and Whitstable Railway started in 1830 and only lasted for 20 years. Now, a policeman who worked on that railway had a truncheon, which recently sold at auction for over £3,000. Now, that's a fair cop. Can they extract big money down at Middleton Railway using their charm, wit and charisma?
I wouldn't give you more than 40 for it, I'm afraid.
Can we meet you in the middle and do 50? And we'll shake hands now, take your cash and do it. Come on, fella. For the love of us as well. We're young, ambitious guys.
It's got straight glass in it. And
45.
Turn it
45.
Round. See, it hasn't got any of the original glass.
Right.
It's what the signalmen used to do when they were operating this.
Yep.
To put them out, they just bang it on the ground.
Can we? Could we do
glass.
45 today then? Come on,
not
fella.
with straight glass in it.
Would you take it for 40 then? You know, I don't want to have to, but
I'm all right. I've got enough.
If I was interested, I would say, yeah, I would say about 100, 120 pounds.
Are you interested?
No.
I mean, I'm really the engineer, nuts and bolts.
We're just trying to sell this item for as much money.
So, I think the answer to that question is no. In spite of all their plotting and planning, the Red team have failed to sell anything at all so far. Will they fare any better with the Bad Girls book? Bad Girls hasn't been out that long, but when it did come out, there was a book that came out with the series. That would have cost you £10 when it was new. It's now changing hands on the internet for over 10 times that amount. Come on, boys, make some money. Hardly any merchandising was produced for the Bad Girls series, which is why it now sells for a premium. Can the guys get the £100 they're after?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
No, I've just been putting
We've
some
just been
artwork,
working.
that's
So
all.
I'd love to, but it's really beyond
What
my
about 80?
budget.
No. No.
Right, okay, no, not to worry. Nothing.
Oh dear. I think the answer to that one is another no. So how are the teams doing so far? Margaret and Josephine were a bit disappointed with the price they got for the rocket and astronaut goodies, but at least they made a little boy happy. They got a very good price for the candlesticks, but they still got to find a buyer for the jigsaw puzzle and the colourful bargeware. Our millionaires in waiting have sold nothing. They failed to impress the railway enthusiasts or the Bad Girls fans. They have high hopes for their brass and ironware and a cunning plan for their Headingley photo. But time is running out, so where is all the charm, wit and charisma, guys? With half the day gone, I'm still waiting to be charmed by the boys. I think they might learn a thing or two from the girls. Silver Tongue Joe has a proposition for them.
Right, you know we've got the jigsaw of Ellen Road.
OK, yeah.
So would you be prepared to swap an item?
The best thing we can do is, obviously, I need to discuss with the teammate. To swap a jigsaw of Ellen's Road. I don't know if there's anything really that we can't sell.
You don't think there's anything you can't sell?
No, I mean, we've got a good strategy for each item, so...
Right.
But if we do change our minds,
completely.
we'll give us a call. We'll give you a call.
Not interested. He is not Richard, but the other one is absolutely adamant he don't want to swap. He can sell every single one of them, he says. So,
And do you believe him?
no.
You know what, girls? Neither do I. Having found out that the railway lamp is worth up to £120 and desperate for their first sale, the guys try the antique shop that the girls went to earlier. But will Simon Mackey be interested?
But basically, what it is it was 1920 to 1940. That's when they were actually first about. Obviously, they go for about 80 to 120. And, you know, I mean,